All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the homicide squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
New suit, new job, and a new partner. So how we do it? Good old Rusty. Okay.
Do you have the address?
Been all over KGPL.
Come on.
It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
Oh, we might have a new car as well, actually.
It's a waste of the police force. Good looking for
Alright, I'll just open that bit of the door. What, is this it? I think so. It's not a particular looker. I will say that about it. But, if it gets us there. They're just going to not say anything? Kind of pausing there.
Rose?
There we go.
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Galloway.
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
We any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that.
Whoa, sorry.
Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
Cool. Pretty sketchy driving there, but managed to get through it. Where are we going? Oh, up here. This is clearly not the way to be doing this, but... Just bounce around that tree, that's fine. Hello. We're here. Don't worry guys, we made it.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
They're used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Yeah, you tell them. Although I probably wouldn't have used scram. Right. Oof. Holy hell. Welcome to homicide, guys. It's a bit different to traffic. Although traffic was...
Your beat?
Oh,
Yes,
sorry.
sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Okay, let's get some evidence. Hello, you. Is that anything? That is nothing. That is nothing at all. What the hell is this? Okay, so bag, I imagine. What it looks like.
Bag?
Yeah. What do we got? Some lipstick.
Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Okay. That was all that's in there. That of interest, apparently. Why not? And a brush, which is just a brush. So, screw that. Right, there we go. Exhibit A. Let's look over here. What we got?
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Oh, here we go. Okie doke. Okay. It's not particularly difficult. At all, in fact. But
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
very good question. I don't know the answer to yet, but we shall soon find out, probably. Maybe. Okay, let's have a look at this bit first. Ah,
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Tinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
okay. Other way, Rusty.
Cause of death?
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped. The cuts look superficial. I'll know for sure in an hour.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Okay. So stealing jewelry as well, are we?
Interesting.
Interesting indeed. BD, Black Dahlia, maybe? Nothing there. What about the face?
What
Oh, hell.
caused the blunt force injury to the face?
It's pretty graphic.
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Okay then.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD, Black Dahlia,
There you go.
X. Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Can we get to the Bomba? A man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Okay then. Guess we're going to the Bomba. Can I jump over this? Yeah, I can. But I'm not driving this time. You can drive, Rusty. That's how you like it.
You're behind the wheel.
Where exactly are we going?
You just told me. Keep up. God. Alright, here we go.
The werewolf?
For my money, a copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? Big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. You've been working evidence and
Yeah, get out of the way, buddy.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, Oddshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in a corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. There's some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures. He'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. You can't make it something it ain't. Understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. You would have found him.
Wow. Big conversation there. He's a talker, isn't he? But, yeah. I mean, but it could be either, to be honest. Currently, we're far too early into the case, really, to work out what it is. Okay then. Let's have a look inside.
How's your tuna fish salad?
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched.
Okay, you carry on drinking, buddy. What was it? Oh, I was gonna say, where is he sits? But yeah, pretty obvious. Hello.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Okay.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
How about a name? This is a murder beef, McCall. You don't want any adverse publicity for this.
What's wrong with me? Why can't I get these right?
Give them to you.
I thought it was. I thought Delt because he wasn't really giving me all the information I wanted. Okay.
Clear on that?
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Right, doubt that one.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're going to tell me.
Okay, I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
Okay.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. Put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up, like usual. But he refused. She picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
McCall, you said you liked her, and yet you've been no help at all. I want Celine's address.
142 North Union. Now get the hell out of my bar.
Okay. Let's make a move, shall we? Go on, Rusty.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the hurry? The stool was just starting to warm up.
We've got murder to investigate, you maniac. No, you can drive.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
To the Henry residence.
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job.
Another police car. Get him.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. It's worse than I could ever have imagined.
They do like to talk. Well, it's quite funny, so it's alright. I will let that slide. Right. Okie dokie. Let's go and ring the doorbell, I guess.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Ooh. Break in, eh?
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Creeped the joint. Ah, I found I could talk like that. Right, I guess. What we got here?
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Obviously it doesn't. Yes, thank you very much for pointing that out. It's alright. Right, let's go and... Ah, it's a paper. Forget the paper. God, there's a lot of rooms in this place. Ah, is this maybe the box that came in?
Tiffany? The rest of this stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
Assuming this is just a brush again? Are you sure? It does seem relevant. Ah.
A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive.
Okay. What have we got in here? Absolutely nothing. Good. What's this?
Not everything
Oh, hair dry.
is going to be relevant.
And it's nothing. Okie doke. This might take a little while if we're going to be doing this. Right. So, let's go and check the window, right? Because we know that was broken into. And therefore, there must be clues in here. If you sober up, you can find me in apartment 2.
Having problems.
Okay.
It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband. Jacob could give us something to go on.
Okay.
When my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Burglar used a pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Very good point. Did he say speak to the neighbours? Let's speak to the neighbours. We got anyone?
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
He did say speak to the neighbours, right? I'm pretty sure he did. Just go and try and knock on the door. No harm in that, right? It's got a gold handle. Nobody home. Okay. Try the other side. And if that doesn't work, then I guess we're back in the house searching for stuff. But hopefully there'll be someone home this time. Oh yeah, look. Hello.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss...
Horgan! Jennifer Horgan.
God.
I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up.
Her dander is up.
Officer, is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Okay. Is that all you got for me? Useless. Well, not useless. Where else are we checking, I guess? You know what we could use? Let's use an intuition to show us the clues, because... Remaining 4. Good gravy. So there's something in here. Is this about the paper? I don't want to read the paper. Well, hopefully that counts as it being picked up. Oh, well, that was it. Ah, useless. Either way, it means we can head off.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.